Invisible entities, angels perhaps protecting our planet. Very strange going on recently. The Earth could be destroyed by the fall of a celestial body on its surface, or even by the vanity of a politician who would not hesitate to quote unquote press the button. But we have a lot of scars on Earth from celestial bodies impacting. We've had Earth impacts from comets, meteors, asteroids, fireballs, even exploding in the air, one of them being the latest one in Chelyabinsk over Siberia. But maybe because some invisible entities protecting the planet from anything that could make it disappear, according to some websites. A new video from the meteorite eruption over Chelyabinsk, Russia, that happened a few years ago, February 15, proves that the 10,000-ton celestial body falling at an inconceivable speed of 18.6 kilometers per second do not explode on its own at a height of 23.3 kilometers. It's clear that something pierced it like a rocket before it became thousands of pieces. But anyway, it did cause damage. It had damaged 7,200 buildings in 6 cities, and 1,500 people were injured. But the citizen hearing for Revelation, taking place at National Press Club in Washington, presided over by 6 former senators in an effort to persuade the U.S. government to open secret files on UFOs and aliens, and military to claim that some kind of alien intervention has in the past thwarted the use of advanced technology and by neutralizing them. Quote, in 1966, a flying object deactivated nuclear ballistic missiles at Mino Air Force Base in North Dakota, and we could not launch them. Their operating systems had been compromised. This object had appeared a day earlier above the base, end quote. Retired U.S. Air Force Officer David Schnindel testified, noting that those who saw what was happening were ordered to remain silent. Exactly the same experience of neutralizing weapons for which he was responsible lived the now retired officer Robert Salas at the U.S. base Maelstrom in Montana. He was responsible there for missile launches. It was March 24th, 1967, when a very strange bright flying object hovered at the height of the gate. It, of course, caused terror at the staff and neutralized the rocket launchers located 30 meters below the Earth. And he had given testimony in that. The military is not the only one speaking at the conference about alien interventions. Civil aircraft pilots alone have reported 3,500 sightings of flying craft of unknown origin, which in some cases accompanied them for thousands of miles, giving the impression that they were being protected. But when the 6th man to land on the moon, Edgar Mitchell, reveals that many astronauts have noticed alien presence next to them, things get even more serious. Quote, many of us have such experiences that we can say that we are not alone. They visit us, end quote. And I guess that's why NASA is now considering asking astronauts about their testimony and witnesses concerning such experiences. Now, of particular importance is the assurance of Paul Hellyer, who was the former Prime Minister of Defense of Canada. It was informing us, but he was informed for years about the incidents with UFO sightings, mainly next to military bases. He said, we are not alone in the world, we have neighbors, and we must try to understand them, end quote. So the work of the conference continues with great interest, characteristic of the global interest it has caused, and of course the U.S. Congress is now dwelling on this, and also NASA has declared that it will be getting in touch with the astronauts who have had such experiences to get down to the bottom of this. Who's behind all this? What do they want? Where do they come from? What did all this mean? Now, I've translated this for you from a Greek article, and the videos, of course, are Creative Commons from Pixabay. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.